Officials on Capitol Hill discuss policies that could change the lives of many undocumented immigrants. Pally grapplers sit down with Nor Navade to talk about what's been going down on that wrestling mat. And on the quad, it's about to get wintry with the help of ASB. All that and more coming up in today's show. Welcome to In Focus, I'm Manushka Sharma. Let's get started with our daily pick. We'd like to thank Dante for sending today's daily pick our way. And remember, anyone can send in a daily pick, simply tweet it to us at Pally In Focus. He captioned the pic, me walking back into school after 2 weeks and seeing In Focus being played. We are glad you've noticed the new changes we've made for this year. And now we take a look on what's happening here at Pally, from a new winter festival to sports meetings coming up on today's campus bulletin. For those who enjoyed Quadchella, Quad Globe will take place daily on the week of January 22nd, featuring dress-up days along with student performances. Each day of Quad Globe will include cookie decorating, making family holiday cards, volleyball, stress coloring, flash tattoos, and much more. The event also includes dress-up days. On Monday, the attire is PJs. Tuesday is dress as another member of your family day. Wednesday is ugly sweater day. Thursday is whiteout day, and finally Friday is for snow globe outfits. Visit the link on the screen if you wish to sign up to perform at tinyurl.com/quadglobe. Also, there will be an informational meeting about tryouts for girls lacrosse this Friday at lunch in room 1701 in the Science Building. Now moving on from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world today. Topping today's headlines. President Trump met with Republican senators last Thursday on immigration, discussing the big topic of DACA. Although no breakthroughs were reached during the meeting, those in attendance believe that the president does not intend to find a compromise solution. DACA, a policy established by the Obama administration, was put in place to protect young, undocumented immigrants who were brought into the U.S. as children from being deported. The streets of Paris were filled with police last evening when 5 thieves armed with axes stormed into the Ritz Hotel in central Paris, breaking several windows, threatening guests in the hotel, and stealing nearly $5.4 million worth of jewelry. Police were able to catch 3 of the thieves, but 2 of them were able to escape. No injuries were reported. An amendment to the Internal Revenue Code now allows parents to use their child's 529 savings to fund K-12 tuition. This may cause some trouble in some states due to the income tax deductions that people get from using 529 savings plan. Let's see what's happening now, but let's see what's happening today in the past. This is today in history. Today in 1922, a medical breakthrough happened thanks to, in part, to a Canadian teen. Insulin was used on a 14-year-old Leonard Thompson in Canada, marking the first time the enzyme was used on humans to treat diabetes. For students wanting to remember this year at Pally, the Madrono, our yearbook, is now on sale. Paul Thye is in the field with more information. Paul?
You can get volume 98 of the yearbook, which is out now for $75. You can pick it up in the Pally web store or Miss Giffin's room in the auditor's office. Make sure to get it before February 1st or it's $95. Make sure you get your yearbook, Vikings. Well, that's all from me. Back to you in the studio.
Most teens probably get less sleep than they should. In Focus reporter Cooper Kim takes a look at sleep deprivation around Pally.
With school in full swing and shifting into second semester, tests, homework, classes, sports, and much more are evidently taking a toll on Pally students, noticeably in hours of sleep. I asked some students on how much they slept on average every night. The results? Majority below recommended.
6 hours.
Anywhere from 6 to 8, it tends to fluctuate.
6 to 7.
Probably like 7.
I'd say 6 to 7 hours because I have a lot of homework that I try to finish.
7 hours and 30 minutes. 5 hours. 6 to 8 hours.
This lack of sleep, also known as sleep deprivation, is a serious condition that can cause excessive sleepiness, yawning, irritability, and daytime fatigue, according to Healthline.com. And according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 30% or 40.6 million adults are affected by it in the U.S. So how does this statistic hold up for Pally students? With recommended sleep being around 9 to 9.5 hours of sleep on average for adolescents between 13 and 18, according to nationwidechildren.org, I asked some Pally students on what they believe the percentage of students slept below and above this recommendation.
I would say about 20% get above 9 hours.
Wow.
and the rest get below.
I don't know, probably below 30% for like people who get 9 hours.
10% is above, 80% is below. Oh, the other percent is at the 9 hours.
Like 80% are below.
1% is above, the rest is below.
In order to find some standing average, I conducted a poll on the 2018 Pally Facebook page, and from a sample of 160 people, I recorded 96.25%, or 154 were below this average. So what can people do to help sleep deprivation? I asked the Wellness Center for some helpful tips.
We have a great little small tip sheet for our students about helping you get a good night's sleep. The first thing is try and go to bed at the same time and get up at the same time in a way that gets you at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep. We have other suggestions, and they include turn off your tech devices, and that includes your cell phone, your laptops, and if you can do it as much as an hour before, so much the better. The more sleep, the better, and really try to keep on that schedule as much as you can. We really don't want you to have being consistently short of sleep. You'll think you're banging on all cylinders, but studies have shown that's really not the case.
In the case students find themselves without energy to make it through the day, naps can be very beneficial.
Yeah, naps can be either really restorative and positive, or they can really mess up that circadian rhythm. So it's best to keep naps between 20 and 30 minutes and to not do them after 5 o'clock. Those 20 to 30 minutes can be really beneficial is because you can see an increase in alertness and concentration. It can even affect your mood, and it can sharpen motor skills. So there's some really positive benefits to naps.
And with great affirmation of proper naps, I asked students where the best nap locations on campus were.
The map is pretty good. The quad is nice in the summertime, the springtime. When it's cold, it's kind of hard to find a place because you can't go to the quad.
Probably, I assume the Wellness Center is probably a good place to nap. There's also the, right here in the MAC classroom, it's pretty cool, there's bean bags. Other than that, I feel like if you try and nap in public, somebody will try and either poke you or laugh at you.
The concrete?
Yeah, the concrete outside.
On the court.
That's all for me. For more Infocus, I'm Cooper Kin.
Unfortunately, we are out of time for today's wrestling interview, but be sure to come out to support them today at 6. Well, that does it for us today. Remember that Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day and there will be no school. But be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or send us an email. Until next time, have a great day, Pally.
I'm polished, strong in love. Can you party with a thug? I'm just trying to show you love.